What's up, guys? I know you guys probably like, hey, Diamond's back, but I'm back with another video. I hope you guys are ready for this video. By the title, you can tell that I am doing another story time. This is gonna be a brief story time, but I wanted to tell the story because I wanted to tell how I felt when I met my boyfriend with his mom. So, if you guys are ready for this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like, and comment down below. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, so let's just start off by saying that it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned, and so we started dating in September 9th. Start dating, and he met my parents before I met his mom. So it wasn't planned for him to meet my dad and my mom and all that. So he ended up meeting them. So if y'all want to hear that story time, just let me know down below. But okay, so it really wasn't planned out. I have always told him, like, I want to meet your mom, but I don't want him to I don't want him to be like, because I wanted him to be ready for me to meet his mom. So it was more so of waiting on him to say, like, oh, meet my mom or whatever, but he was waiting on me to tell him I'm ready. So I was just like, I'm ready, but I'm not. But then I don't know, but I felt like I really wanted to meet his mom. So I just been thinking about this whole, like, the whole week. So I was like, I'm ready to meet his mom, but I'm scared. Like, what if she doesn't like me? What if she look at me like, why is he with her? Like, what if she be like, ugh, like, she ugly, this and that. Like, what if she do that? So I'm just here having all these what ifs. So I wanted to get this out. Like, I wanted this to be over with so I can know, like, oh, but she do like me, and why am I worried about it? So I was just like, I don't want to have that type of relationship where the mom doesn't like me. So I was just like, I really hope she likes me because my parents like him. So I hope that she likes me. So I always was thinking about it. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yes, she used to comment under our stuff, like under his pictures and stuff, and say like, oh, like, I can't wait to meet her and this and that. But I was just like, I don't know, like, if this is just like, maybe she's just playing. Like, maybe, I don't know. I was thinking a whole bunch of stuff, y'all don't understand. So it was one day where we went to the mall. We was just going up there and just like whatever, shop or whatever. So we was in H&M, and we went in H&M and was just like walking around, to see, like, cause I guess he wanted to go get some sweats or whatever. So we was walking around to go find him some sweats or whatever, like nothing big. So he was like looking. So he was looking, and I was just like, taking pictures, like selfies. So I remember the day like it was like yesterday. I had on like a regular t-shirt, some tights, and I had on like some tennis shoes. So I had that on, and he had on I think he had on shorts, like, but they were like sweat shorts, and like a t-shirt. So, and a hat, of course, because he always wear hats. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what if like I don't know, I had this thing in my heart, like, I'm like, what if I see like his mom up here? I always think that. What if I see his mom up here? And what if I see somebody up here that, like, he know, or I don't know. I always think like that. So then we're in H&M, and then we see his younger brother, and his younger brother sees me first and was like trying to see like who I was. So he was like, oh, from the back you look different, like you look like a different person. So I was like, oh yeah. And he was like, where's Tyree at? I was like, oh, he over there like looking at sweats. So then I was like, Tyree, come here. And then that's when he see his brother. He was like, what you doing up here, bro? And then that's when he's like, oh, I'm here. I guess he needed to get something for, I don't know. He needed to get something. So then he was like, you up here by yourself to get something? And he was like, no, mom is in the car waiting on me. And right then and there, I was just thinking, I was like, oh my gosh, I know he's about to say like, oh, she could meet mom or whatever. So I was just like, oh my gosh, my heart was beating fast. I was scared out of my mind. So then I was just like, okay, maybe he won't ask. Maybe he'll just be like, oh, okay. And then maybe we'll postpone it. So then he was like, oh, he pulled me off to the side because he didn't want to say it in front of his brother. So he pulled me off to the side. He was like, do you want to meet my mom? Like, are you ready to meet my mom? And I was just like, I was thinking so hard about it because I didn't want to tell him no, because then if I would have told him no, then I know that he probably would have looked at me like, so do you want to like spend the rest of your life with me? And like, yeah, you know. So then I was just like, oh my gosh, like I feel so bad because I want to meet her, but then I'm scared, so I don't know. So then I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, of course. I was like, yeah, of course, I'll meet your mom or whatever. He's like, are you sure? I was like, right then and there, I'm like, why? Like, why are you saying it like that? So then he's like, are you sure? Like, are you positive? I don't want to force you to meet my mom if you're not ready. So then I was like, I think I'm ready or whatever. So mind you, in my head, my heart is beating at 100 miles per hour. So I'm like, my heart is beating, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So mind you, he told his brother, like, when you're done, we're gonna go downstairs with you so she can meet mom or whatever. And he was like, for real? And then that's when, like, he seemed more happy than me, and I was just like, I'm happy. I am. I'm happy to meet her, but I'm nervous. So then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I just get myself into? First of all, she don't even know that she's about to meet me. I'm nervous and this and that. It's just a lot going on. So I'm just like, oh my gosh. So you can see it all in my face that I have nerves. Like, I'm really nervous. Because I don't want to be, like, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to seem rude. I don't want to seem stuck up or anything. So I wanted to be like that perfect girl for her son. So I was just like, I need to show her that I like, I'm that girl. Like, I want to like spend the rest of my life with him. I want to show her that. So then I'm nervous, and then his brother finished like paying for the stuff, and I think, yeah, Tyree finished paying for his stuff too. So then we're on the second level or the third level. The men's, I don't remember, but I think it's the second. So then we take forever, like, to get downstairs. So his mom is in a parking lot where closer by Macy's. Yeah, Macy's. So I'm like, I'm dragging it. I'm walking slow. I'm walking 1 mile per hour. I am walking that slow, and then my heart is beating 100 miles per hour. And I stop, and I get down, and I'm like tying my shoe, but I'm tying my shoe super slow and lagging and procrastinating and all that. So then they're like, what are you, they keep walking because they don't notice that I squatted and was tying my shoe. So then they keep walking, and then they look back, they're like, what are you doing? And then I'm like, oh, I'm tying my shoe. And then his brother is laughing at me. Like, he's like, he noticed that I'm nervous, but he's laughing because it's funny. I think it was more funny because he know that I have nothing to worry about or whatever. So I'm nervous out of my mind. I'm like tying my shoe. So then we get like all the way at the bottom, and we walking out of the thing. So mind you, there's a whole bunch of cars in the parking lot. He says, I forgot where mom like parked, so I'm about to call her. So this is taking more time out of like everything, and I'm just nervous even more. So then he calls her, and I think, no, Tyree calls him and was like, Mom, where you at? And then that's when he was like, that's when she was like, I'm in the parking lot, why, where you at? And then that's when he was like, oh, I'm coming downstairs, but I'm looking for your car or whatever. And then that's when she was like, oh, I'm right here, da da da. And it's like, oh, my girlfriend, you're about to meet my girlfriend. She's like, for real? So then he's like, yeah. So then we were walking, and then we looking for the car. I don't know what the car looked like, so I'm just walking and looking, and I'm trying to make sure, because I'm making sure like I look decent. I'm making sure everything. So I'm like, I don't want her to be like, what she got on and this and that. I don't want her to do that. So then I was just like, I'm thinking like she about to do all that and just try to check like everything about me. Ask me a million questions. So then that's when we get to the car. She gets out the car, and I'm like, Okay. So then Tyree and his brother goes in the back and like Tyree's talking to his nephews or whatever. And I'm like, he about to leave me right here with mom. Like, I'm nervous. So then that's when he was like, oh mom, this is Diamond, my girlfriend. And then he was like, this is my mom. And then she was like, I know who she is. And she was like, hi Diamond. And I was just like, I wasn't trying to smile too much because I was so happy, you don't understand. So then she's like, hi Diamond. And I was like, hi. And then that's when she's like, give me a hug. What are you doing? And then that's when I went over there and I gave her a hug. But I didn't want to give her a weird hug, like a vibe where I didn't want to hug her. Because I wanted to hug her, but I was nervous. Like, I didn't want her to think, like, oh, why is she hugging me like she know me? I don't know. It was a whole bunch of stuff that was going through my head. So then I hugged her. She was talking to me for a little bit. She's like, oh, like, how are you doing, this and that, and like we're just talking and stuff. She's like, oh, like you're really pretty, like I've been wanting to meet you for a long time, like you don't understand. So then I'm like serious, like I was just thinking like seriously, like you've been waiting to meet me, I've been waiting to meet her, like I was just like, oh, okay. And then that's when, like we're talking back and forth and she's like, yeah. She was like, what are you guys doing up here? I was like, oh, we're just like, you know, walking around and, you know, looking at stuff, seeing if we want stuff up here. She was like, oh, okay. How long y'all about to be up here? And I was just like, I don't know. I'm not sure, but my sister probably gonna come pick us up soon. And then that's when she was like, oh, okay. She was like, okay, have a good day, Diamond, and this and that. So then that's when she was like, give me another hug. And she gave me another hug. And I was just like, yes, this is perfect. Like, I love her, like, already. So then we go back, we leave. He was like, bye, mom. Like, you know, they say bye or whatever. So then we leave, and he was like, it wasn't that bad, huh? And I was like, you don't understand. And my heart was beating so fast. Like, I was so nervous. So then we get back upstairs, and we talk about it or whatever. He was like, I noticed that you was nervous. And I was just like, I was nervous, but I got through it. So yeah, guys, that was my story time on how I felt when I met his mom. If you guys want me to talk about, if you guys want another story time on how I felt how he met my family, and also when I met his whole family, entire family, just let me know down below. Comment, subscribe, like this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Love you guys.